Give me up some stand-up. Whoa, alright. Y'all give it up for my man, Alex.
Even before I start, I think we're all probably thinking the same thing. This douchebag has to follow the actor whip for 3200. Are you kidding me? Really? Alright. I have a confession to make right off the bat. The way this was originally set up to go, I was supposed to go fourth. So I thought I was going at 7. It's like now about 9. So I'm a good med student, like many of you. I make a very good schedule. I stick to it. That includes my drinking. So I'm pretty messed up right now. So just bear with me. Bear with me. I might have to pull out my nose. I'm not even kidding. I might have to pull out my nose. Take it off, bitch. No, actually, Alex House stole my idea. I was gonna strip, but then apparently I'm supposed to keep it clean, so I'm not allowed to do that. But we have all night, right? We have the after party, so we're good. I'm starting to think all those pole dancing classes is going to waste. All right.
Shut up, Alex! You
guys are lucky, man.
Take it off!
At the end of the act, I might accommodate. I don't know. Once we finish the scotch, anything goes. Alright. What do I want to talk about first? Oh, shit. Being a med student, man, what the fuck were we thinking? This stuff is hard. What were we thinking about? I mean, you guys, I like being here personally. It's hard. We go through all this stuff. But you spend so much time training, like how to talk to people, how to actually get a history, how to diagnose people. It's hard to turn that part of your brain off and not be a med student, right? Like, I stayed here for the first 8 months, and it wasn't a problem. Then I go home after 8 months of training at Ross Medical School, and it totally screwed my life up back home. Like, it really did. I don't know if anybody experiences it. Like, maybe it's just us, because we're removed, or it's, like, just being a student anywhere. But it gives you some bad habits when it comes to relationships. I was with the now ex-girlfriend who's yelling at me for something, and let's face it, it's me, so I probably said something smart-ass and moderately patronizing. Tom, you know that I do. But I'm sitting there, and she's yelling at me about something. I mean, Farm has pushed the topic of what that argument was about out of my head. But she's yelling at me. I crossed my legs and opened a notebook like I was taking an HPI. It's amazing how pissed off you can get a woman by saying, "Say you're angry with me. Can you tell me more about that?" You will see what I like to call the mystical flying purple Revlon hairdryer move at your eye like she's fucking Nolan Ryan. I left that bedroom. I learned you keep your back to the door when Abney says it's important, because otherwise you get messed up. I know firsthand. This isn't a joke. Don't laugh. I know firsthand what Nutcracker syndrome feels like. We finished that fight. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Yeah, I'm bleeding internally. What do you want from me right now? Seriously. Sorry. I'm so messed up right now. I'm holding on by a thread. One thing I've been trying to figure out since I got here, like, I'm a pretty good student. I study all the time, right? Except for when I'm out doing stuff like this. I understand that you can see symptoms in people and they can mean different things. Like, I see this person has this person has that, and in this person it's a bad thing, and this person is normal. What I don't get is, honest to God, the simplest thing, when blood sugar goes low. Because all my guy friends, they just get kind of lethargic and they're tired, they don't want to talk to me. Every woman in my life, be it friend or girlfriend or family, you all get pissed. Like, scarily so. I fear for my own personal safety. More than a few times, I've had to dive over counters for cover. Like looking through cabinets and throwing snacks at them like it's a grenade. It's like, Doritos, that got her. I mean, honestly, guys, the best thing I've found so far, keep a bag of bite-sized Snickers around, grab it, carpet bomb in the living room, and make a mad dash to the door. Come back with us all clear. Is anybody, who here comes from like a medical family? Somebody give me a show of hands, even just showing that you're paying attention. Yeah, I very much do not. At all. I have 3 brothers, Irish Catholic, all degenerate bastards, as you can see. But we have 2 artists, an electrician, and then me. I come home for break and I'm studying at breakfast in a book written by a guy who in class sounds a lot like, I don't know, is the anemia from cerebral protrusion because of iron deficiency? No, it is not. No, it's not. And I'm studying, and my brother Mark walks up, the electrician, and he opens up my anatomy book. And he's reading through it. And I've known this guy my whole life. There's no way in hell he's at all interested in what an anatomy book has to say. So I just let him finger through it for a while. It was like 10 minutes goes by. And I look at him like, seriously, Mark, what the hell are you doing? He literally looks up to me as serious as I've ever seen anybody. I'm looking for the G-spot. I'm like, alright, playtime's over, give me my book back.
Page 226.
Don't you know how to use an index? God, I mean, come on. Are you guys... Uh-oh. I don't know what that is. Does anybody here actually pay attention to like sports, considering we have absolutely no time for fun? Or pop culture, like, I see these guys watching like the Super Bowl and I'm wondering where they get the time. It's pretty cool. But all my life, I've never been that into pop culture or sports or anything. And in college, I had this best friend who used to feed me ideas, stuff that I could pawn off as my own stuff. It's like, oh yeah, the Pats game is this weekend. This guy's injured. Well, yeah, he's gonna have a tough time, scoring that touchdown with that broken wrist. Like, it's like my own idea. Like, I have any idea what the hell's going on, which I really didn't. And it got so much worse when I moved here. Because I'm on the island. As bad as I am with pop culture, or with sports, or with anything else, I always thought that I could get the gender of the person right. Fucking Justin Bieber. I thought that was a French-Canadian girl for like 4 months. That's not even a joke at all. I was here for 8 months straight. I thought it was a French-Canadian girl. I was listening to the song because of that wonderful iTunes announcement, The Genius. Let's not get into what I was listening to make it think that I like Justin Bieber. That's not the topic of discussion. But, anyways, I buy Justin Bieber's song and I listen to like, baby, like all that bullshit. I'm like, this is really catchy, this is cool. And he goes, I'll buy you any ring. Like, I was like, wow, this is like a really mainstream, aggressive view on gay marriage from the music culture. This is pretty cool.